I recorded what he did to the child. The reason why I recorded was because I wanted a mother to hear what he does to the children, because she never believes us when we tell her. The 4-year-old, the mother of the 4-year-old, when she comes from work and we tell her what the father does to the children, she doesn't believe us, and he just tells her that we are jealous of their relationship and things like that. So that's why I recorded, so that she could hear that I'm not lying. But I didn't know that the recording was going to be for the police. Because as time went on, after I recorded the video, then they came back and said, no one wants to come help. No one is coming, because even the man next door was standing and just looking. So then I proceeded to phoning the police. The police came 15 minutes after.
Words from a shattered family member who did not want to be identified on camera, fearing for her safety.
And the nation was shocked to find out that the top of the top love to sleep with, rape, and assassinate children for fun. It was a major story. And God was telling me how hungry South African men are to touch children. And he was showing me the girls and telling me these are the main victims. And by age 10, most of them have been touched. Most of them have experienced the unwanted advances leading to sex. I didn't just say to caress her and then she goes and boils her arm to get that nasty uncle touch off. No, sleeping with the children. And God was actually showing me how from the time that little one is toddling around, some men are interested in them in the diaper stage, but most of them wait. He said they wait until the child is just about to reasonably attain to something, and then they will pounce upon that child to sleep with that child. And that's what he said. By the time most of them reach age 10, definitely age 12, a South African girl has more likely than not experienced the unwanted, fully consummated sexual advances of a grown, crusty, rusty, deadbeat predator. Who could be her father? Who could be her brother? Her mother's brother, her father's brother, her uncle, her grandfather. Second tier of abuse, the people who have care over them, the people who take them to and fro on the school buses, the people in the neighborhoods. He was naming the tiers here. And God was telling me that it's a culture to rape in South Africa. And in the video, when he said to me, make sure you do South Africa well, part of the preparation for this prophecy included going back to watch everything and to read what I read on what I wrote on the blog. It's been some years, obviously. Just the way that some countries have a culture of alcoholism, culture of violence, for instance, the UK is known for that. In the same way, God was showing me that South Africa has a culture of sleeping with the underaged and the young, repetitively in a pattern. And something that South Africans like to do is jump up, because they have a high contingent of foreigners that they're rather xenophobic towards sometimes. It's a jump up. I always see this on all my social medias when I used to cut my prophecies back in the early days and put them on my Facebook and put them on my YouTube and eventually my TikTok. There's always this contingent, small but diluted, that will jump up and say, oh no, it's the Nigerians. We have a lot of Nigerians. They're the ones that are doing the human trafficking. They're the ones that are raping. That's what they would say. And then I would ask, okay, help me to understand, how is a Nigerian getting into the average South African home to sleep with a 14-year-old at 6:30 in the morning before she wakes up to go to work? No answer, no response. Because one of the visions that God showed me was a man with a massive pot belly, looks like a 7-month pregnancy, that literally just walked into what I called a middle teenager. A middle teenager, that's your 14-year-old to maybe your 16-year-old, 16 or 17. But I said she was definitely not an upper teen. She wasn't 17, 18, 19, not that. She was a middle teen, 14, 15, 16. Just walked into the girl's room, casually took off his pajama bottoms and began to sleep with the girl. And I said that the girl was just laying there like a plank. She didn't fight, she didn't move, she didn't say anything. She was just laying there waiting for it to be over. I wanted that man to die. Watching that scene, the scene that earned me the reputation as the rape-loving, sex-crazed prophet, I was wishing death on that man in my dream. The rage that was inside me that he should die immediately, he should perish immediately, he should cross over without mercy. It wasn't a small thing. That's how I feel about you that touch other people's children, that touch other people's wives, that touch anything that your paws are not supposed to touch. Had his way with the child, got up and went back to his bedroom. He didn't look Nigerian to me, because my question is, how are the Nigerians getting into your home to touch your 1-year-old that you rape and the baby dies? What's up, South Africa? How are the Nigerians pulling off this trick? It's you. It's you that rapes your children. It's you that rapes your biological children. When I put this video out, it's you, the uncle, the brother, the son, the father, the grandfather, the one who is in trust over the vulnerable. It's you that the South African girls will come and say, my first time was with my... I doubt that they will not say it was with Oyofinle or Oyokunlu. They will name you blood relative. They will name you the teacher, their gym coach who said, there's something wrong with your backhand on the tennis. Stay behind, stay behind, stay behind. When they tell you to stay behind, you must abuse them in your language and go home. It's better you get a demerit than you get raped. Abuse them from the top of their head to the soles of their feet and go back to your mother's house.